Hi everyone, welcome back to another Plan With Me video. I will be recapping the week of February the 19th. Wow, and planning for the week of the 28th, the last week of February, and we're headed into March. I don't know about you, but things are going by pretty quick for me. All right, so let's grab my weekly planning task card. So I redid these to match my dividers, if you probably noticed in my last couple of videos. Yeah, I like them. I like them. They're so pretty. Okay, so here we go. Let's just do a quick little flip. So today's Saturday as I'm filming this. Usually I film, edit, and upload, publish. It takes 3 hours from start to finish. I typically do it on a Sunday, and I'm just like, it's not working for me anymore. So I'm trying to, I think I did, there was a few times that I did film on a Saturday. And then I just, life gets busy and I got away from it, but I actually have time today. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm filming today, editing, and then I'll upload it to my laptop. And then I may publish it today, so you may see this on Saturday. I kind of want to just relax and do absolutely nothing on Sunday because this has been a very busy week. It's been a great productive week, but very busy. So here's my weekly dashboard. I finally got my 2023 memories done. I did a FaceTime with my sister this week. I forgot what day it was. We'll see when we flip through. And she's all caught up for 2023, but she was behind for 2024. So that's what she did. And then I focused on, let me just move this. I'll just quickly show you. I focused on 2023. I had October to December to do. So I did October and November with her. And then the next day I finished December. So here is October. So I still have, I have to go back and I have to do my journaling. I did some journaling on some days and some days I didn't. So I do still have to go back and do that. But at least all of my photos are down, and any kind of decorating I decided to do. I did use some scrapbook paper, which I really like how this looks with the background on the photos too. And then, yeah, so I did scrapbook paper here, some stickers, and then some more scrapbook paper. This is kind of springy, but you know what? We had really good weather in October. Look at this. The first week of October, it was 26, went up to 28 degrees Celsius. It was hot. We were swimming in the lake. Yeah, it was such a beautiful, beautiful October. No snow. Oftentimes we start to get snow in October, but we didn't. So that's why I took this picture, because I mean, the leaves, I'm like, wow, we still have green grass and leaves. There's no snow. It's just so nice. This was us. We redid the carpets on our bedroom level. So this was moving everything. Oh man, what a job that was. And then I organized my closet. This video is not supposed to be a tour of this. So let me just, I just can't help it. I just love my memories. But I did film a video. I haven't gone through the footage yet to see if it's even worth posting. Let me know if you would be interested to see a before and after of my closet. It got out of control. This was a picture of it when it was pretty cleared out, but it was getting out of control. So I took everything out, bought some organizational stuff from Amazon, and just spent an entire day organizing, and I freaking love it now. And Ryan redid the shelving for me, and yeah, I really like it. Anyways, so yeah, so some scrapbook paper, so you can see a lot of I still have a lot of journaling to do. I barely had any pictures for this week, so I put lots of pictures, and lots of stickers. And then for this here, I got into using some of my pet tapes that I got from the stationery show. So I really like how that looks. And then some more here. I really like that too. I'm going to vertically journal here. I think that's going to look nice. And then, is that no, that's vertical, horizontal. I always get that confused. But yeah, some like washi tape. And yeah, I kind of like the simplicity of that. I had absolutely no pictures for this week, so that's just going to stay blank. And then this week here, I just use Happy Planner stickers, and I used some more pet tapes, and I did use some Happy Planner stickers too. And then scrapbook paper. This is from a really cute scrapbook paper pad that I got from Dollarama. And I just cut out some images and put them here. I'll just do all my journaling around the stickers. I only had like 3 pictures for that week. And then, yeah, so anyways, that's just a little glimpse. Finally got all my pictures down. I feel really happy about that. Oh my gosh, this thing is full. So yeah, I'm looking forward to how I'm going to be doing my memory keeping for 2024, because I have several of these books. I think this is my 5th year doing it in a Happy Planner. And even though it's fun, and I just absolutely love going back and looking through the pictures, it's a lot of work because you just feel obligated to make sure you're taking pictures several times a week so that you can fill your pages. So I'm doing it more in a traveler's notebook. So it's just more my top memories. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, so I got that done, feeling really good about that. Now I just have to get my journaling done. I'm behind in my 2024 memories, but I have been printing my pictures as I go. And if you remember, I did a video, I did an unboxing on this. I got it last summer, and I've been trying to figure out like how to use it. So I'm like, I'm going to use it for my memories. So I did one spread for January. I love it. Like, I love this. And that's it. That's from Sterling Ink. I put that in there so I could use it for February. And then basically what I'm doing is I'm just putting my, here's like ephemera and things like that I want to use for my memories, and then my pictures in here. So I've been printing them and putting them in here so that way they're done. And I remember, this is on the wrong side. I remember, because there's nothing worse than I have a month worth of photos to print, and then I have to like go through my camera roll to print them, but also to like write the dates on the back of the pictures so that I know what week they go in. Whereas this way, it's just month. I got this charm, you guys might recognize this, from Michael's a long time ago, and I thought, wouldn't that look cute on there? I like it. So that's what I've been up to this week. Around everything else, I got a pen from Ellington Pens, a notebook from Dingbats, which I've already posted. I will post that video down below. I'm loving this notebook. I just have to figure out how to use it. And then this pen I got from Ellington Pens. Oh, I can't wait to share that with you. Finally got myself set up with ChatGPT for business, and I still need to do these things here. Okay. Yeah, so I did, I was really good at entering my stats each day that I did my lead gen and lead follow-up. So I did my follow-up twice, and I did lead gen once. Didn't get any oil pulling or castor oil in. And then as far as my routines, not too great. I did do physio today. Okay, so yeah. So here we go. So Monday was, oh yeah, I did my memory playing with my sister on Monday. Monday was a holiday. It's called Family Day here for us in Ontario. And so, yeah, it was a great day. Slept in, did some filming, and then I did FaceTime with my sister for hours, and we got caught up. I hadn't seen her since we went to the stationery show together, so it was nice to get caught up and do our memory keeping together. And then I did more memory keeping. We're watching a show on BritBox right now called Shetland. Highly recommend. So we've been watching that like every night. It's so good. Okay, and then Tuesday, I did my calls, market minute stuff, filming stuff, and then some Canva stuff. So I did work on some of my inserts. And then on Wednesday here, I got some tasks done, but there's a lot that I didn't get done. So I went out for coffee with a colleague. That was nice. And then I feel like that's kind of all I did. Oh yes, I did a mid-month market update for our subscribers, our newsletter subscribers. So I did that, filmed it. I prepared for it, analyzed the stats, filmed it, and then did the editing. and then sent it to Ryan so that he can put it in the right format to send it to everybody. So anyways, so that took up quite a bit of time, and then that was it for that day. And then Thursday, I did door knocking with my son. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know I mainly do a lot of follow-up calls on my database and cold calling. Door knocking is one form of lead gen that I haven't done as a real estate agent, because I don't know, I like the efficiency of being in my house on the phone, and I can contact like 30 people in an hour on the phone versus a lot less doing door knocking. But my son's been wanting me to do this with him for a long time. So I was like, okay, let's go. And it was a beautiful day. It was like 10 degrees Celsius. I'm like, you know what? There's no reason why I shouldn't go, because it's beautiful outside. And it's getting me up early and out the door. And let me tell you how productive I was this day. But yeah, door knocking was really good. I spoke to 7 people and I got 3 leads. Like, I'm like, I gotta do more door knocking. It was lovely. And actually, it's funny because one of the people that I door knocked and got a lead from was someone I went to high school with. We looked at each other and we're like, wait, I think I know you. And we haven't seen each other for, I mean, how old are you when you're in like grade 9 and 10, like 14? And we're now like almost 50, like, and we recognize each other. It's pretty cool. We had a great conversation. So anyways, did a lot of database stuff. I had a call with a new lead, and I booked a listing appointment with that new lead that came in. It was a referral. It came in the previous day. And then agent preview. We went to go see a property for clients. Had some great CEO time. I did lots of content planning here. So yeah, it was quite pretty. Even though I didn't really tackle what I had on my list, I just kind of went with the flow of what I felt like doing. And yeah, it was good. Ryan went out to do groceries because I was like, I do not have the energy. So I was in my zone. So he did that. So I put the groceries away, made dinner, and that was sort of the rest of my day. And then Friday I did my calls, and I got caught up on my mileage finally, and did my calls 411, and it has some great CEO time. We went through, I think I put too many S's in there. Tressa, as of January 1st, we have new rules, or December 1st, new rules. It's called the Trust in Real Estate Act. Yeah, I did do too many S's. I don't know why I did that. So Ryan and I went through a lot of that, even though we did, there's a lot of training and a lot of emails and things that came out like before it was launched, but we're just refreshing, and certain things that we've been hearing that we're like, wait, I don't remember learning that. So we spent a good amount of time reviewing all that kind of stuff, especially because we have quite a few listings coming up. We want to make sure we're sharp. Social, oh yes, we went through social media kind of strategy stuff together, fix our sales and activity tracker because there were some things that weren't calculating. Yeah, so that was a really good chunk of work there. And that's kind of it. Oh, and then we did, so I'm finally set up on my affiliate stuff. So I've been talking about that for a while with my, did I write it down here? I may not have. I did not, but I did write it on January on my master task list. Or maybe I didn't. Okay, I didn't. But anyways, it's Amazon influencer. I was approved last summer and I have not set it up yet. It was probably on my goal planning for 2024. So anyways, Ryan, he's so good at that stuff. So we sat down and got me all set up. So now I just have to set up my storefront and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so we spent a good amount of time focusing on my affiliate marketing stuff. And I did my nails last night because they were all chipped. And that was pretty much it. And so here we are today. Full moon tonight, so I definitely want to watch the full moon replay. We might go to the cottage later today because it's clear skies. There's not a cloud in the sky. And I love watching the moon rise over the lake, like coming up over the lake. Oh, because where our lake is, we don't have a sunset. We have the moon, sorry, yeah, we have sunrise and we have moonrise, but we don't have sunset. So, yeah, I haven't seen the moonrise over the lake since probably September. So I'm so excited. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's get to it here. So week recap. Let's look at my numbers and then we will do my compass card. I'm going to open up. I usually do this as I go. I cannot believe I missed that. Here I'm saying I was doing so good at doing my calls and entering my stats, which I did do in our sales and activity tracker, but I didn't transfer the information over here. So let's do that real quick. I'm going to open up my sales and activity tracker as well. So I'm going to write everything in and document how many contacts that I did that were follow-up versus lead gen. So I did 41 contacts. The goal was 20, so plus 21. 33 of those were follow-up, which is great. My goal is always 20 a week of just follow-up. So I have been doing really well so far this year. Leads, 4 leads, goals 3, so plus 1. Appointments booked, 1 appointment booked, goal was 1. I did not hold any appointments or sign anyone on this week, any new people on this week, or firm deals. When I did my oh my gosh, my plan with me last week, it was, did I film it on Saturday? Yes, I did. Yeah, okay, good, because I had a listing appointment Saturday and we signed them on, so I wasn't sure if I had gone over that. Okay. So what worked, I focused on leveraging my energy flow a lot this week, but there were a couple days, so what didn't work, there were a couple days of me not paying attention, and one of those was Monday. Considering it was a holiday, I was like, I'm going to relax, it's going to be so great, and I did my memory keeping like for hours. I think I did it all that day. I didn't get back to it the rest of the week. So by the end of this day, or I remember when I was preparing dinner, I was so exhausted, it hurt to stand up. Because I was sitting for so long, so my back hurt. It's like I got to stretch, but I had to prep dinner and stand, you know, while I'm like making dinner, prepping and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, and then when we watched our show, because we always watch a show after dinner, I lay down on the couch and Ryan rubbed my legs, so that was really nice. And then I got my second wind and I finished my my memory keeping. But like that was a day that I just kept going. Like technically, like should I have finished it at 9? No, I should have been focusing on getting to bed, but I didn't. And then there was a couple days this week, I'd have to look back in my journal, but yeah, there was a couple days this week that I just kept going and going and going. But then at the same time, there were days, and I think it was the first couple days of the week, because then I was like, I'm going to focus on my energy flow and pay attention. So Wednesday, I did not have the energy. I had fully intended, after my coffee date, and prepping my mid-month market minute, I was going to do some calls, right? And some emails. And then I was like, I can't. I was so tired. Yeah, so I prepped dinner, put in the oven, and then I went and had a bubble bath so that I could relax, like in Epsom salts too, because I was so exhausted. So I just let my family know, you know, when the oven beeps, take it out of the oven, blah, blah, blah. I'm in the tub, leave me alone. And I stayed up late a lot. Like I got up at 11 on Monday. I got up at 10 on Tuesday. Wednesday, I did wake up at 10, but then I was like I wake up, I take my medication, and then I'm like, no way, it's not happening. So I go back to bed, and that's when I write good morning. That means like that's when I actually got out of bed. So, but I did go to bed at 11:30, or no, I did my meditation this night and went to bed at midnight. And then I got to bed at 12:30 this night. So like I'm slowly getting there. But that really helped, like going to bed at midnight, and then I woke up at 9. I did have a bit of a choppy sleep. I tend to do that when I have an alarm set. But I felt like it was really hard that first hour. But then once I got outside and I was moving, like I was on fire the rest of the day. I felt amazing. So there is a difference. I do notice a difference when I am going to bed at a decent hour. To me, midnight is a decent hour. And then I'm more productive the next day. So yeah, so just paying attention to that and paying attention to my energy flow and, really leveraging that. So I felt really good on Friday. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a big chunk of work because I'm feeling good. On the days that I'm not, it's okay. I give myself grace. I'm lucky and fortunate that I'm in a job that I make my own schedule as long as I get my work done in the week. It's like if I need to take a day, I can take a day. And then sharpen the saw. I'm happy that I've started to go to bed earlier and getting back into my meditation before bed. And oh, what a difference that made for me this week. And then best use of my time. I feel pretty good this week. I mean, I did stay up late a couple nights, and Ryan and I are binge watching Shetland. So there was one night we watched 2 episodes. I'm like, I got to go to bed. And he can go to bed at like 2 or 3 in the morning and still wake up at 9 and function, but I can't. So yeah, there was one night this week where we're just so in the show that it's hard to just shut it off, especially when there's a cliffhanger, right? You just want to see what happens next. But anyways, so that's how I did with that. And then as far as my compass card here, so my goal was to get back into my routines. Now, I didn't really do my AM routines, but my PM routines I did do twice this week. I did go to bed by midnight. There was one night I went to bed, like I said, by 12:30. I didn't check that off because it's not midnight, but I'm slowly getting there. And I did not focus on my human design or my physio this week. So not quite there, but I'm headed in the right direction. And then CEO time, I did not post my before and after. Ugh. Post 3 times. I posted twice. I did not post 3 times, but I did focus on content creation, and that's half the battle, is coming up with the content, which is a big reason why I downloaded ChatGPT as well, and then did not focus on the blog. Did take our Q1 CMAs. I got through all of my tasks in my CRM, and I did not call any FISBOs, and I did not call my dad. I gotta call him. Okay, that's that. So next up is reviewing my quarterly goals. Okay, so you guys, I'm doing so good with my strength. I'm doing like twice a week. I've started increasing my weights. I'm feeling like I can feel the difference. I'm getting stronger. I'm getting in better shape. I'm loving it. And twice a week is good. It's good. I want to build up to 3 times a week, but I'm not pushing it. I'm increasing weights, which is good. So I'm headed in the right direction. So eventually I'll get to 3 times a week, but right now I'm feeling great. Okay, so my top 3 goals for this month: business growth, wellness, side hustle. So 2 sphere dates. I have not booked my sphere dates yet. I've been having coffee with colleagues, which I have a list of certain female colleagues in my region who are very successful, that I've been wanting to have coffee with and pick their brain and, build a relationship with. And I've done that with 2. So now I just need to book 2 sphere dates. Blogs and content. I have been focusing on content, not blog. Like I did sit down actually and wrote out a whole lot of ideas for blogs. I just need to come up with the content. We did not do our Popeye wellness strength 2 times a week. I'm doing great with that. Routines are hit and miss. So is my human design. And then my side hustle, I can check that off. I just set up my Amazon. As far as my half letter inserts, I'm getting there, almost done. And then once I'm done that, I'll start on Franklin Covey Compact. I don't know that I'm going to get all my half letter inserts done by the end of February though, but definitely by the end of this quarter. My goal is to have my planner shop up in, I want to start it in June. That's my goal. Like May, June would be great. So Ryan and I sat down and did a whole lot of brainstorming. I still have to do some research, and he's been looking into platforms and things like that. So he's already has ideas on how to build my website. I'm really excited. We contemplated between Etsy and having my own website, and I think we're gonna, because I already run a real estate business and I have Ryan. It's funny, all of my colleagues who know us and know how we run our business, like the back end stuff, they're like, I need a Ryan. So I always joke, like, I have a Ryan. So he knows how to build all that stuff and how to manage it. And yeah, so anyways, so yeah, it's exciting. We're getting there. So that's how I'm doing with my quarterly goals. So I'm hoping by the end of February, I have I'd like to be able to check off my half letter inserts. We'll see. I plan on spending a lot of time today doing that, but then Ryan's like, it's a beautiful day. It's sunny. I mean, yeah, it's like -5 degrees, but it's so nice. And the birds are chirping. It kind of feels like spring. So he's like, we got to go to the cottage. And then I'm like, it's a full moon. It's like the perfect. So yeah, I don't think I'll be getting to that today. Maybe tomorrow, since I won't be filming tomorrow. All right, so let's do my rolls in big rocks. Did I take it out? I took it out because, let me grab my old one here. I noticed some mistakes on this. Like I was going through it and I circled, you know, the things that were like that was a different color pink than that. Like, I'm like, how did I manage that? Like, see how it's like different shades of pink? Anyway, so just little things that were driving me nuts and how these weren't, yeah, so Ryan, he showed me how to fix that. And I was like, oh my God, that's so basic. I can't believe I missed it. But anyways, I fixed all my mistakes and reprinted. And I need to trim and kind of rewrite everything. But here's my rolls and big rocks. So let's do that. I'm going to review my rolls and big rocks and choose what's most important for me for this coming week. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I need to set next week's goals first. I think I did that last week too. I just skipped right over that, didn't I? Next week's goals. So it's always 20 contacts from follow-up. Yeah, 3 leads. And the goal is always to book an appointment, go on an appointment, sign on a new client, and sell a house. Those are my goals. Those don't change. All right, did that. So now set next week's goals, choose rolls and big rocks, do my compass cards. So that's what I'm going to do now. So for sharpen the saw, a couple of repeats here, routines. And in last week I wrote routines and bed by 12, but I mean, that's part of my evening routine, so I didn't write it again. So routines, my human design replays, I need to watch those. Physio 3 times, and then read Psychology of Money. I've read like I'm a quarter of the way through, and then I put it down, and it's been months, so I need to pick that up again. It's a really good book. And then my team leader role, definitely got to post that before and after photo. I want to plan 1 week of content, and then I want to post 3 times this week. Eventually I want to get to having something to post like Monday to Friday for my real estate business. But for now, I'm posting 3 times a week. One of those is my Monday Market Minute, and then coming up with 2 other forms of content. So yeah, my goal is to always have a week at a time done. And then my realtor role, door knock twice this week with Tyler, and then I'll do follow-up on the other days. That's really all that I have that I can think of right now for that role. And then sister and friend role, I want to book a date for my sphere, which is what I have. Yeah, as part of my business growth, 2 sphere dates. I mean, I put it under sister and friend because technically they're my friends, but anyways, and then book with my BFFs. My one, she went to Panama for the week, so she should be back. I have to check and see what day she's back, but we should be able to book something for maybe next weekend. And then, yeah, call my dad this week. Okay. Now let's update my monthly. See if there's anything that I need to add here. Open up my calendar. I don't think there is. Oh, yes. I booked a listing appointment for Tuesday. I love these arch stickers by Paper Panda. I've had them for such a long time and I'm finally starting to use them. They're like a matte finish and they're transparent and they're so dainty. I like how it looks on my monthly calendar, like the arches, right? It's so cute. That's it. Everything else is for the week after. Okay. And then, oh, that's done. Now I have to start prepping those CMAs. I am doing my social media content planning. Okay. Update monthly, master task list, transfer tasks. So I'm going to take out next week's inserts. Can you believe it's almost March? I'm seeing these funny memes like talking about how January and February are like 5 minutes long. I felt like I didn't feel January went by fast. I felt like it was pretty normal, but February I feel has gone by fast. I mean, I guess February always kind of does because that's the shortest month of the year. But this year's a leap year, so it's really only 1 day shorter than a lot of the months in the year. Okay, so what I'm going to do is transfer anything here that needs to go over here, fill in my routines and sharpen the saw. I will flip through in case there were any tasks that I didn't migrate, just to make sure I don't miss anything. I always do that. I mean, I'm pretty good when I do my arrows, I transfer them to the next day or the day that they make the most sense. But yeah, just in case, I like to go through that. And I don't think as far as my monthly, oh, finished 2023 memory planning. Well, I guess I still have to do my journaling, so it's not done yet, technically. I wanted to post my first blog this month. I'm going to write that down. Prep 1 blog. I mean, the way I look at it is the content that I'm coming up with for social media, I can turn that into a blog. So it's like I have content, it's turning into a blog. Okay, I'm glad I'm talking to you guys about this. Start prepping CMAs. So I'm going to speed this part up here just to help this video be a little quicker, and then I'll run through everything when I'm done. All right, I am done. So I have a lot of tasks in here, and it kind of makes me a bit nervous because I've learned the hard way that it's not realistic to have a huge task list because it can get in the way of, you know, other things, like really important things, because these are tasks. They're not like appointments and things like that. But I feel like they're all important. Yeah. And some of them won't take long. Okay, so we're good. I don't really have any top follow-up, nothing that I can think of right now, so that's blank. Same old for my personal routines. I thought by doing like a challenge for routines, or sorry, for my oil pulling. Like, look at this. I mean, it was fun because I want to put the heart down. But yeah, it's like I'll be getting into bed and I'm like, oh, I forgot again. I have to figure out some sort of routine, like whether it be like before breakfast or after dinner every night, you know what I mean? Like make it a part of, stack it with something else I already do. Okay, and then my sharpen the saw is here. And then my time block schedule, so top tasks on the top, and then ideally this is how my week should go. So door knocking twice, I have that here. My follow-up these 2 days. I have a listing appointment on Tuesday, so I don't really schedule anything beforehand if it's like early enough in the day. So I will be like, Ryan's already started preparing for the CMA for this appointment, but the day before I like to go through with a fine-tooth comb and then review it. And then any last minute things to do the day before, or before the actual appointment, as well as I have to get ready. You know, when you have long hair and it's a whole thing. Yeah, so I got my market minute in here, and then prepping dinner every night by 5 ideally. And then while dinner's in the oven, then I do like a 20 or 30 minute exercise. So that's always, I find that routine kind of works well. So I still get my workout in. My AM routine does involve some sort of movement. It's not usually, I mean, ideally I would like to do my strength training in the morning, but it doesn't always work. So that's why I have it down here, because I definitely can fit it in, provided I have energy. Now, I have exercise every day. This doesn't mean I'm going to be doing like strength or heavy exercise. It could be yoga. It could just be stretching. You know, could be deep breathing. Just something for me in that time. All right, so CEO time in here. February flips of my inserts and whatever. And then inserts on Friday and Saturday. I want to get those done. I mean, I know it's not by the end of February. My goal was to have my half-letter inserts done by end of February, but you know what? I still take this as a win if it's done by the end of this week. All right, so that's the goal. And then here's my week. You guys know the drill. This is like time blocked, ideals, and this is what actually happens. So I got my top tasks in here, non-negotiable appointments. Negotiable. Did I say negotiable or negotiable? I don't remember. Content planning. February flips. I put in here some 2023 memory journaling, you know, if there's time. And then, yeah, so that's my week. That's my plan with me. Thank you for being here week after week. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Gave you some, maybe some tips for to be productive in your week. I hope so. And I mean, by no means am I perfect at it, but I feel like I get better week after week. So please let me know if you have any questions below. I'm happy to answer them. And yeah, if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing, sticking around for more functional planning videos. And that's it for this week. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.